I wanted to get this done before I go into work today because I don't know. This was just on my mind, and I have time, and I just wanted to get this out. So there's a video that I saw that I posted on my Facebook, and I just thought it was a fucked up video, but I've been seeing a lot of these videos lately, so here it is right here. Um, this before I even play it. Is he wrong or was this a setup? She invited him on a first date to a birthday party. She mad because he couldn't cover a $3,700 tab for her and her friends. Was he wrong or was this a setup? All right, let's watch the video.
Did you pay my bill? I'm not paying no ticket. I'm not paying no ticket. You think I'm gonna pay for everything? Why you recording, bro? Why you recording? It's your birthday party. You don't need to pay for everything. It's your party. Hold on, though. It's your party. It's your party. You don't need to pay for everybody. You mess up. I'm not gonna pay for everybody out. It is what it is. You can call me broke or whatever. I bet y'all won't pay for everybody. Y'all can say what you want to say. You can say what you want to say. I bet y'all won't pay for everybody. Everybody out, it is what it is. You can call me broke or whatever. I bet y'all won't pay for everybody.
First of all, I need to start losing weight because I'll be wanting to say, damn, them some big bags. And I'm a big dude myself. So it's just like, it's a pot calling the kettle black. But yeah, well, anyway, y'all noticed there was a whole round table full of women. Not one man in sight except for obviously the brother right there. But there was no other man in sight. And look, I'm a dude that's paid for, and this is coming from a man that's paid for first dates. This is coming from a man that, if I'm in a good mood, I will pay for your shit and like not expect nothing out of it. I've been that dude. Not even like simping. It's just, it's a nice gesture. It's a good day. Sometimes I'll be like, fuck it. Hey, like I've done that for my female friends and my male friends. I don't be wanting nothing back from it. It's just like sometimes when I'm in a good mood, I'll be the big homie. Yo, go get yourself a drink. I got you. I'll be on that type of time. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Like first things first. And if I go into a room or a bar or a club and there is nothing but females there, I'm leaving because that's a setup. That is the setup, and they probably be all nice to him. Oh, you such a good man. Oh, you a real man, and all that other stuff. And then all of a sudden, you think you just paying for Shorty's bill. You like the girl you trying to pursue, or the girl you trying to smash, and all that other stuff. No, no, no. She wants you to pay for everybody. Everybody, like you just got. I don't care, like, and they always say, "Oh, we got the money and all this shit." It's just like you obviously some, and I say this all the time. Girls are like Devo sometimes. It's just like they got the money, but they want to spend Red's money, and Red being the simp or the sucker. I'm not doing that. I would if I see a table full of women and there is no man around, I'm leaving because that's a setup right there. And I want a lot of fellas to get to see this because sometimes you could be like, "Damn, where your man's at?" And you could tell all these women are single. Some of them pot calling kettle back. But yeah, some of them got some big backs. Got some big backs. I need to lose. I need to start losing this weight. I really do. I really do start losing this weight because I'll be seeing a bunch of big. I'll be seeing a bunch of big back women. It's like, damn, you got some big backs. Come and look at myself and say, I got a gut. Personal problem, but like I said, I need to lose weight. But anyway, this ain't the only video I've seen. There's other videos like she bought like they were suspecting someone's husband to pay for all the friends for it. It's just like, and then they was calling him broken and all the other stuff. It's just like, I'm paying for her and the girl's birthday, my wife and the girl's birthday because they said if I knew it was like that, I'd have just took you out. And they wanted him to pay for it. It's like I'm not paying, and all the other stuff. It's just like, and he was like, you invited us? No, my wife invited y'all. I didn't invite y'all. If that was gonna be like that, I'd invited her and her. A lot of you sometimes that is a setup because a lot of women, yes, they feel like they don't. need to pay for things. Again, this is coming from a guy that I pay for. I pay for dates. Like I pay first for dates. I don't mind being that dude that pay first for dates, even if it doesn't intersect. Because I feel like if I ask you out, I should pay. Always pay for the first date. With that being said, if I was ever in this situation and I'm like you trying to get me to pay for it, I should be getting coochie from everybody here. I know in the perfect world, like it ain't gonna happen, and like someone who they probably do that, man. But I'm like, fuck no. I'm just like I should be getting coochie from y'all. It's like I'm not fucking any. It's like you expect me to put this out and not get no coochie from any. I better be getting coochie, and I'm not even like irresponsible with my penis. But I feel like this is one of those things where it's just like I'm. I don't care if that's my girl. It's like it's toxic. Like I wouldn't do this to my wife, but I would definitely do this if I was like in a uh beginning of a relationship and you want me to pay for you and your friend. Like in the beginning of a relationship. Am I fucking her? Because I will throw that out. Because you have the audacity to ask me to pay for her. You, me, and her bill. And I said, oh, am I fucking her too, right? I feel like niggas need to, and this is what I talk about. Niggas need to have the audacity sometimes because women will fucking knock that shit out. I said, I need some coochie from you. It's just like if you gonna be doing that, I need some coochie from you. That's toxic. I know it's toxic. I'm trying to not to be as toxic as I once was, but at the same time, it's just like to me that's not even toxic. That's a fair trade. I'm paying for your food and a lot of these women, like I swear to God, y'all feel like y'all can just go places and then like not pay for stuff and then not get anything for return. And it's just like niggas are not like that, especially not in this generation. No, niggas want something in return, and I think a lot of you women don't like that. It's just like, but I think even back then, because y'all talk about, oh, why isn't there chivalrous back then? I'm pretty sure the women when they pay for dates, they eventually give them coochie. Y'all don't ever get the nigga that's paying for your coochie. And then like niggas see that shit and then it's just like, no, I'm not fucking with you. It's just like, especially do you want and I always had this rule. I said if I pay for and I tell women this up front because I think it's bullshit. If I ever pay over $200 on the first date, I should get some coochie. I have never paid for over $100 over a date. But at 200, you want me to pay over $200 for a date? I better get some coochie at the end of it. And to me, that's a fair trade. It's just like, even if the date was bad, that's like, I paid for it. Just give me some coochie and we get, we go about the business. We go about the business. That's it. I don't even think they make you a hoe. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, if you do that, you want me to call the women a hoe? No, that's a fair trade. To me, that's a fair trade. It's just like, hey, I don't know. Some dudes will agree with it. Some people will not disagree with it. But to me, it's just one of those things where it's just like, that's a fair trade. That's not really homeism because it's not that they just pay for the pussy directly. But like, fellas, I just want to say this because I've been seeing this a lot, and like I've seen like women, like I've heard people like try to set men up on do stuff like this. It's just like pay for bills or some shit like that. Now, don't get me wrong. Like some of my female friends, I help pay for their tuition. Never asked them for coochie. Like I help two girls. One I call her my bestie, and she's married. She's married now, and like God bless her, and God bless her marriage. But I knew she was. I knew like she was going to graduate anyway, and like I just wanted to help her out. That was just me being a big homie. The other girl, like I'm not gonna say I should have asked for some coochie, but we was feeling each other. I feel like I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden she just became a lesbian or some shit. I think anyway. She graduated too, so I'm happy for her too. And she's also married. I don't know if she's still married or not, but I haven't heard from her since. But she was a beautiful ass dark skinned girl. But this is like, but most people is just like, if you see this, it's just like, oh no, if I do this, I'm fucking. But then again, though, like the women I done get, they asked for the tuition, like they wasn't trying to fuck me over. That's the only reason. Like they was like, yo, I just need help graduating. like if I don't do this, I don't graduate and all that other stuff. All right, I'll be the big homie. That's fine. All right, just make sure you graduate, and they did. So I'm proud of them. That's probably why I didn't ask them for coochie because it's just like no, I don't want to be. I didn't want to be that dude to them because they was actually graduating. They was actually trying to like pursue their careers and shit. But other than that, sometimes it's like it's up for you hoes. It's like I do feel like dudes is like you should have the audacity to ask for sex if they have the audacity to ask you for money, and then vice versa. But 'cause I'm gonna tell you this because like, and I'm gonna leave it off with this story because when I was in school, this girl like she'll ask me for little things. It's just like you got $5 because like in my school they had these lunches and they were selling for like $5. All right. She's like, you got $5, help me out with lunch. And kids going to college, they starving. So it's just like I had the money. It's $5. All right, go ahead, get yourself a little soup. I'm like, thank you. You know. And then one time she came in, she asked me, could you help me pay my $200 phone bill? And I said, bitch, we ain't fucking. He's like, you ain't gotta have sex to help me pay my phone bill. I laughed at her and I walked the fuck off. I was just like, again, I'm not them dudes that I'm gonna be asking for sex because I know like 9 times out of 10, like you're not gonna get that. But I do feel like you do need to have the audacity. It's just like you have the audacity to ask me that. And it's just like I'm just gonna give you $200 for no reason. Like you don't even know me like that. Homegirl didn't even know me like that. That's why I was so like bitch, we ain't fucking. Like you gonna do that shit? You might as well fuck me for that. If you fuck me for that, I'll give you that. I'm a man of my word. But that shit is just like I said. To this day, it's like I remember that day. It's like, damn, she really had the audacity to ask me for that shit. But I think that there's a lot of times where I feel like as men, like if women put out some shit like this shit right here, hey, everybody here owe me coochie. And if he actually paid, everybody here owes me coochie. I don't give a damn you my girl or not. I'm fucking every one of your friends. This is toxic. This is very toxic. I know this is toxic. I'm not even this type of dude. I'm not this type of dude. But if I was, this is my exact reaction. Maybe I am this type of dude. I just never but I don't see me doing this in the first place. That's first of all. But like I said, if you're a woman, you have the audacity to do this. It's just like, yeah, I think a man should have like, especially this shit, because they all calling him broke. Oh, I'm broke. I'm broke because I don't want to fucking pay your broke ass fee because y'all the bitches the one coming up here free and shit. Fuck that. All y'all give me coochie. But let me know what y'all think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Do you feel like it's worth giving up the coochie? Ladies, like, if some dude do that, would you actually give him the coochie, or you just look at him crazy? Like, if you was ever in that situation and like that man has to pay, and he says, "Oh, I'm getting coochie from every one of your friends," is it like, would you give him coochie? Because I know some of y'all would say yeah, and then like never give him the coochie. But when it comes to your door, it's just like, oh no, y'all gotta run me that coochie. It's like, would y'all really do that? I know a lot of y'all wouldn't, but I feel like that would that would be like a story that most people would go through. But let me know what y'all think. Write it in the comment section. Like, what would y'all do in that situation? Until then, my name is Hoskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.